Good evening. It's Splasher 6 flight sim time. Bet you all had forgotten who I was. I have been absent for a while. I apologize. Get our background music dialed back just a little bit. And also dialed back out of my ear a little bit. There we go. We are back in Argentina. Leg number 5 of the Pan American Highway. For all of you who are keeping track and following along and watching this part later on video on demand. And we are back in the standard plain vanilla X-Cub Kenmore Air. So we don't upset the sensitive flight sim. And I do believe we're taking off from Sierra Alpha Zebra Bravo in Argentina. And that would be near Bahia Blanca. Which I'll show to all of you later who are interested while I size down a few of my windows here. It says I want to be at 4,500 feet before I get to SAIB. SABE, excuse me. That is our destination tonight. Sierra Alpha Bravo Echo, which is Buenos Aires. That will conclude a first major section of the journey up the eastern coast of southern Argentina. So it'll be a milestone. Then we cut across to the west to Chile, across the Andes, and go up the western coast. So with that, let's get in the old Cub and see if this thing will actually start using the Bravo. Anybody else around? Nope. Just us chickens at Comandante Espora. Hey, watch it, buddy. Watch it. Watch it. That's better. Getting a little close there. All right, let's see if this thing will start. I've been having bad luck with the old X-Cubs wanting to start through the Bravo throttle quadrant. Let's make sure prop works. Yep. Throttle works. How about that? Look at that. Crack that baby a little bit. And our batteries and alternators. All the juicy juice stuff on. Probably want a fuel pump. Starting. Lights, taxi, nav, strobe. All right, let's see if this old thing will start. It does not want to start. Why does this not want to start on me? Doesn't matter where the throttle position is. Nothing. Doesn't matter where the fuel tank is. Still does not want to start. I need to go back in my Bravo settings and see what's going on. I did not figure this out. What this issue is. Checking out anything around me. Oh, might be a solo flight for a little while here. All right, let's see if we got the brakes off. Brakes are on. Maybe. Nope, brakes are off. There we go. All right. Taxi out. One level of flaps. And we're not going to need the full runway. This is a short takeoff and landing aircraft. We'll be just fine. Drag the brakes a little bit so we're not running away. Yeah, I think we got plenty of runway. That's for sure. All right. Nothing like, no time like the present. Be on our way. Up and away. Flaps up. Turn ourselves up a little bit. And off we go. Check our little nav map for our course. We're going to be on 101. 101. Follow the highway. Back a little bit. Nose down. Let's see if the old autopilot works. Oh, not too bad. Come on, nose down. Nose down, sweetie. There we go. What do we want to shoot for first here? Let's shoot for 1500. See if we can do that. Altitude. Let's get our heading bug on our heading. And altitude on our altitude. Let's see what we do here. 1600. Not too bad. Oh, there we are on the little nav map altitude indication. I don't think we're going to have to be any higher than 2,000 feet, probably. How are we looking? Getting back on course. Bring our manifold pressure back a little bit. Move our heading. Back to about 101, where it's supposed to be. And we'll be good. Awesome. Let's see. Let's dial our altitude up to 2,500. I feel a little more comfortable above 2,000. 500. Give me a vertical speed. 400 feet, maybe. Let us climb out. There we go. I'll move the sun so we can see ahead of us. Here we are on the Pan American Highway. And we are right about down here. We're going to go east a little bit and then turn and go north, almost straight to Buenos Aires. I'll bring that up a couple times later. Check out the map. As we wind our way through central Argentina. sure we have enough fuel. Go for 76% on the fuel. See what the old weather looks like. Now that we got, we have some altitude. We leveling off yet? Yeah, I do believe we are. We're leveling off pretty good. Not bad at all. Now let's see what our weather looks like. This is always a fun thing to do. All right. Whoa. Well, this is not good. Oof. A little windy today. It's a little breezy. I don't think the old Cub's not liking that. Where's our wind element? I don't dare mess with that because that's been kind of fishy lately. Yeah, that's not looking good. Next thing I know, I'll be icing up. Not good. Yeah, thank you very much. I'll pass on that. Look at her freak out now. Cut back on that a little bit. Let her settle back into 2500. Get her barometer calibrated. Yeah, she did not like that at all. Good there. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, we can come back. We can come back. 50% at least. Okay. Save ourselves a little on the fuel. Pan American Highway is right down here. Off to our right. We want to adjust our course a little bit. Oh, we've got windmills. If you're only watching now, flocks, we've got windmills. Let's get ourselves to about 99. There we go. Pan American Highway directly below us. A little bit of mountainy mountains. I'm seeing some bumps in the ground. A bit of water out there. South Atlantic. Looking a wee bit more hospitable. As we stroll along the Pan American Highway. All the way to Prudhoe Bay. Hey, that's a rhyme, Frankenstein. All the way to Prudhoe Bay. Prudhoe Bay or bust. That's what we're doing. And have to be making a change of course here coming up. It'll show up. Still a ways to go. There's still a little ways to go. Just me and the going live bot. Plugging away. One could only imagine what the cost would be to actually do this in real life. Practically, you'd have to ship the airplane to your starting destination. You'd have to. And then it'd have to be a matter of timing and doing it in the right part of the year. And doing it in one airplane that would have to be able to cross the Andes. You'd have to have a ceiling of 20,000 feet. You'd have to have oxygen across the mountains. It would be a feat of monumental proportions, for sure. It'd be a matter of do we start in the south and go north? Or do we start in the north and go south? What would your prevailing winds tell you to do? See if we've got that course change yet. I think that's our road still here. I think we got a ways to go yet for it turns on us, because then we're heading off towards 65 degrees. Not very far. 65 degrees we're turning to. That there road is going to go off this way, according to the map. According to the little navigator map. Yeah, the synthetic horizon is still working. Pretty good. Yeah, we better start making our turn. Come on, we're at 65 degrees. That's where we need to be. A lot of clicking, a lot of turning. 76. There's about 65 right there. Just flying along on a lovely Tuesday evening. What town do we have up here? Coronel Dorrego. Coronel Dorrego Airport. And then we change our course to about what? 79 degrees. Okay. Another view of our map down here, where I'm orbiting my arrow cursor, is roughly about where we're at. Can't figure out why my ETA doesn't show up. 500 feet, heading, speed, everything else. why my ETA doesn't show up. I'll have to look into that. Beautiful downtown Coronel Dorrego. Off to our left. Which is where we need to make a course change. Oh, don't do that. Oh, please. On 79 degrees. There we go. We'll make it 82. Since we're off a little bit. Yes, Splasher is going to try to be more regular about Tuesday nights from now on. Life and work has been getting in the way. Wasn't able to fly last Friday night. We're going to get back on a Friday night schedule too. Need to think of some ideas. Let's see. Figure out where my list is for flying ideas. I'd like to do some short takeoff and landings. Maybe with one of the stall aircraft. That might be fun. I want to do that Arkansas location. And next course adjustment is going to be 72 degrees. Good old Pan American Highway. This is kind of like doing a book report in high school. It's been an education so far. Geography lesson. If I can spit that out. Yepper. Kind of a lonely old night in the old Twitcheroo network. But we are flying, following the Pan American Highway with Splasher 6 Flight Sim tonight. Oh, I got another viewer. Oh, welcome, welcome. Smash that follow button. We are on the Pan American Highway in southern Argentina on our way towards Buenos Aires tonight on leg 5 of my epic journey. Starting in the southern tip of Argentina, working our way north all the way to Prudhoe Bay. Gonna make it happen. Course adjustment here, 72 degrees. 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Wah, wah, wah. There we go. Pan American Highway down below us. Right chair. Runs all the way from the tip of Argentina. Continuously. Minus about 80 miles on the Darien Gap. All the way to Prudhoe Bay. Alaska, that is. Central Argentina looks like a lot of cropland, maybe. Wheat fields, maybe. Pasture land, maybe a little bit. Agricultural for sure. All good. We've got the Southern Atlantic off our right wing. And Argentina off our left wing. And here's the bigger picture. Take a look at the path of the Pan American Highway. You'll see down here where I'm circling on my cursor. That's approximately where we're at on the orange. Right about there, the tip of where my pointer is. Started down here in Ushuaia about 5 weeks ago. Whittling away. We'll take a hard left at Buenos Aires. Over to Valparaiso. Not Indiana. That's for sure. Might be Chile. Not sure where the border is there. All across the Andes. All the way the western coast. South America. It's going to be an adventure. You don't want to miss it. Must see TV. Smash that follow button. Splasher 6 Flight Sim. We're dead on course. The highway right to the right of us. Right up through there. Gonna be a fantastic evening. Started out at Sierra Alpha Zebra Bravo. And nearest airport, if anyone's paying attention, will be Sierra Alpha Zebra Hotel, Tres Arroyos. Tres Arroyos, Sierra Alpha Zebra Hotel. Be about 30 or 40 nautical miles up ahead. You still have time to jump in, fly with me. As I look around at the vast, empty skies on the western server. You know, actually, we need to throw up a little pause here and make sure we are on the server that we said we were going to be on. Yep. West USA. We're good. We are golden. Off pause. Course. Oh yeah, this is where the road kind of veers away from us a little bit. It's all good. We're losing altitude. Why are we losing altitude? We're losing altitude because we had lost throttle. Come on, baby. It did not like to pause. Come on. Back to 2,500. You can do it. There you go. Good girl. Well, we avoided a little minor panic there. It does not like to pause. Back on the throttle a little bit. Welcome, any viewers. You're watching Splasher 6 Flight Sim, and we are on the path of the Pan American Highway, currently in southern Argentina, on leg 5 of my journey all the way to Prudhoe Bay. I think I just coined a term. We started out at Sierra Alpha Zebra Bravo tonight, and we're heading to Buenos Aires at Sierra Alpha Bravo Echo. Keeping an eye on our course here. Oh yeah, we're good. We are still looking good. Welcome. Nearest airport, if anybody has an inclination to maybe join up and fly with me a little bit tonight, would be Sierra Alpha Zebra Hotel, SAZH, at Tres Arroyos, Argentina. Still a few miles away. Plenty of time to spawn in and join up. Otherwise, if you like what you see, throw me a follow. Smash that follow button. I'm usually streaming on Tuesdays and Fridays. Every little bit helps. I'm a fledgling starting streamer. Just made affiliate a couple weeks ago. Looking to build a following. Do a little more than travel themes. We do a little short takeoff and landings. I fly with Foxtrot and his group. You'll see me there frequently also on Wednesdays and Saturdays when possible. We were flying over the fertile plains of southern Argentina. Vast, wide open. I gotta say, this is as green as it has looked so far. This is the greenest it has looked in all 5 legs. So hop on and join in. If you're flying tonight or interested, we'll be up in the air for probably another hour or so. There's an airport up ahead. Jump in and join us. Us. I use that term loosely. And we're going to change it to 47 degrees. And we're looking at Sierra Alpha Zebra Hotel. We might even do a touch and go there. Break up the flight a little bit. 47 degrees. 47. Still at 2,500? Yepper. One hour into the stream. Oh, yeah, we'll be doing just fine at 2,500. The ground will be coming up to meet us a little bit. What is that airport code again? Keep repeating it. Keep forgetting it. Come on. Oh, you're up here. SAZH. Next, touch and go. And 47 degrees it is. Heading. Mm-hmm. There's 47. Right on, right on. Oh, little village below us there. What is that? Where is that? Where are we? Where are we? Oh boy, Michaela Casalares. Michaela Casalares. Oh, and it's looking so green. I love it. I love it. Y'all haven't been with us for the previous 4 flights. This is as green as it's looked. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, we'll be over Argentina for quite a while. Welcome, Bella Wind. Still over Argentina. We're south of Buenos Aires. Barely see the ocean out there now. It's still a long ways away. But oh, this is so green. So nice and green. Yeah, when we hit Buenos Aires, we hang. Well, here you're still watching. You can see the map on a delay. Right about down here is where we're at right now, where the cursor is on the orange. If it shows up. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ew. All right. Oh, anyway, cursor doesn't show up on the map. Anyway, we're almost to Buenos Aires. Then we'll hang a left, almost due west, across the Andes, and then straight north. So there'll probably be 2 more legs there, crossing into after Buenos Aires. Anyway, got to work on my touch and go here. Break up the monotony a little bit. Take it off of autopilot. Here's our airport. Do a little touch and go. SAZH. Oh, yeah, that'll work. No problem. Thanks for checking in. Have a good evening. Slipperoo here. Slow ourselves down here a little bit. Mixture full. Drop forward. Let's do it with the old. It's going to be a little, coming in a little bit hot. That's okay. Boy, we got the whole crew out to greet us, don't we? All right, back up. Flaps up. That was probably a rough one. Petrozzini Airport. Pretty good sized town. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we need to be way over here. About, what? 24 degrees? 24 degrees. My goodness. Okay. You say so. All right, let's get our heading in the ballpark. 27. All right, that's close enough. Let's get ourselves a vertical speed element. No, gotta hit the vertical speed element first. more vertical speed. And that'll work. Oh, no, don't go stressing things out now. Get her heading back over to 24. Correct it just a little bit. Yeah. Leveling off at 2,500. Beautiful. Let's make sure our altitude is zeroed in. Back off on our throttle city a little bit. Give me about 22 inches of manifold. About 2,300 RPM. Be just fine. Once again, Pan American Highway right below us. Another airport ahead, SATE. We'll just line ourselves right up with the highway. There we go. See how we're doing on fuel. Oh, yeah. Not too bad at all. And let's see, we need 32 degrees. There we go. Highway still off to our left a little bit there. I don't really want to see that over there. Took everything down. Go figure. And it took the. There we go. Now we're back. Screen management, Splasher. Screen management. Wanted to see this. Mm-hmm. Well, they name airports and towns and everything after probably generals. This is Adolfo Gonzalez Chavez. That's the name of the city. They like to commemorate their famous people, apparently. 35 degrees. "35 degrees, please. And thank you." Heading. Pilot on. Kind of looks like a hayfield, but whatever works. Looks like Adolfo will come out and greet you in person when you land there. Shake your hand. A couple little ponds underneath us. Don't really have any names that I can tell. Nope. Just fishing ponds. Nice lakes. We kind of lost the ocean. Can't really see it anymore. Now we just have an ocean of farmland. An ocean of agriculture. Mm-hmm. So, play with that. Okay. Makes it a little bit bigger. What do we have here? Hide player pop out. No, no, no. Not going to hide it. We don't want to pop it out. Quick actions. Activity feed. Chat. Yes. Okay, that is what it is. Same thing there. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, let's see. Yep, we're still good. Highway wanders off a little bit to the left, but we are good. We are good and golden. Still a ways to go. Making our way towards Buenos Aires. Oh, more green. This is interesting. Kind of red, reddish soil. This almost looks like marshy wetlands. Other thing I noticed is there's no rivers. There hasn't been a river for hundreds of miles. Now let's see. I tried this earlier. Let's live dangerously again and see what live weather looks like. It was really windy earlier. Well, just trying. Clouds going on here. Trying to get back up to 2,500. She doesn't like this. Not liking this at all. All right. Had enough of that. Next thing you know, I'll be icing up. Heck with that. No way. Highway is actually out to our left over here. This, I believe, looks to be a railroad. Correct. That's a railroad line. According to the map of Little Navy. Well, welcome, Cat Keycaps. The landscape, I would say, is a lovely paint job too. But yes, this is one of the standard liveries in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it's a representation of a previous version of Flight Simulator. But welcome. Welcome. Smash that follow button if you like what you see. We are on my epic journey following the Pan American Highway. We are in southern Argentina, flying northbound towards Buenos Aires on the fifth leg of many to come. Started out a couple weeks ago. Take flight requests throughout part of your stream. Well, this is not on this particular one. On my Friday night streams, that's more of a request thing. What I'm flying now is part of a multi-leg journey from southern tip of Argentina to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. So what I'm on right now is a course that I've laid out prior, and there'll be many more to come. I'm flying all the way from the tip of southern Argentina to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. So there's going to be a lot ahead. And right now we happen to be in sort of south central Argentina along the Atlantic coast, flying towards Buenos Aires for the particular leg tonight. And then in future nights, here, let me bring up the map of the Pan American Highway. You can see we are on the leg just south of Buenos Aires. And then we'll cut almost due west across Argentina, across the Andes in future flights. So smash that follow button. I'm just getting started in this streaming thing. So I do this on Tuesday nights, and then we do some fun flying on Friday nights. So that'll be more of a request format. And if you're flying tonight and want to join along, I will bring an airport up. We need to be at, let's see, where's the nearest airport? There's one right to the right of me, SAZJ. I need a course correction here to 358. Looks like. Make a little course correction here. Coming up. Before I forget. 358. So that we're following the Pan American Highway still. And I also have a Discord channel that announces all my flights, and check my schedule on Twitch, and smash that follow button. We'd greatly appreciate it. $358 is where I want to be at. Almost due north. There we go. Pan American Highway right there below us. Flying over the lush farmlands of south central Argentina. Enjoying the scenery along the way. This is a lush, green agricultural land compared to where we've been flying the previous four legs. The previous four legs has been arid, Dry, dry, dry. Interesting. Hmm. SAZA. We'll just do a touch and go at SAZA. How about that? SAZA. There we go. There's our highway again. Make a little course correction to fly alongside of it. A little more. Come on. I always do my best to try to fly close as I can to it. Keep my flights direct. 356, huh? All right. So we'll go back to 356. There we go. Well, Cat Keycaps, if you're still there, thanks for stopping in. And if you are still there and have a request that I could fly on Friday nights, please let me know and chat where you would like to fly, and we'll do it. That's interesting. The red bar line, which is supposed to indicate the progress of the flight, is not even halfway across yet. But man, when I look at little nav map, it sure seems like I'm more than halfway to the destination. Hmm. Maybe not. That last one's 100 nautical miles, so it might be a while. But that's okay. That just means I get to fly the plane longer. Nope, still at 2,500 feet. We could lean out a little bit. There we go. I didn't lean out after my last touch and go. Conserve our fuel usage a little bit. Let's say ZA, huh? Let's see. Was it that far away? Didn't miss it, did I? Oh no. Azul Airport. That's the wind. 16 degrees is our next course adjustment. 16 degrees. Okay. Welcome back. Just flying along on my flying machine. According to the red bar across the top, I'm not even halfway there yet. Interesting. Seems like I'm further, but been a quiet night. That's okay. That's okay. How's your week going so far? Oh, just read your message. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's good. Well, maybe they can look at your back too. That might help. You might be uh, compensating, for the arm. Never know. Might be a secondary thing because of the arm. 16 degrees is my next course adjustment. 16. Yeah, I mean, it's funny what your body does, when other things are stressed out. Messaging Aunt Karen. There we go. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. With the sneezing. No kidding. Yeah, think about that. Exactly how that happened. 16 degrees. Course change. Course change. 16 degrees. Yeah, man. There we go. On over. On over. There we go. So I opted not to keep the doggies in the room uh, while I stream. Not sure how that would work out, but they're in the kitchen being quiet, doing well. Well, hello, KA53. Yeah, with the dogs, you mean? It's another family reunion. Buck buck. I'm not sure what buck buck means. I I remember buck buck from Bill Cosby comedy record, but I'm not sure how that relates. You'll have to elaborate. Oh, it looks so nice now in Argentina. So much better. Make sure I'm not losing course here. Yep, there we go. Carlos Zapata, you're the first flyer I've seen in the air tonight after almost 2 hours. Chicken, bok bok, bok bok. Got it. It's BOCK, bok bok. I would have I would have gotten it if it was not buck buck, but that's okay. I'm a little slow. Thanks for the pictures, by the way. Can't wait to have some time to look through them. I will after the flight tonight, probably. That's cool. I didn't realize there was 50 of them. The pictures. There are so many without info on the back. Yeah, that's what happens. Well, maybe if I take a look at one of them, um, some of them that aren't marked or identified, then I might be able to remember. So I don't. Oh, okay. That's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to scan them all. I'm sure the ones you sent will be plenty. Yeah. Oh, so let's see. Here is the map of the path of the course. And we're in the orange, and my cursor doesn't show up on the map for some reason. Oh, maybe it does. All right. Here we are. We're just south of Buenos Aires on the orange line. So, flying to Buenos Aires tonight. Oh, yeah, it helps putting the pictures together with the. Oh, did you scan all of them? Holy buckets. Okie doke. That's awesome. Better to do that now before they all the film fades away. The prints. Let's see. Just for fun to break up the monotony, there's an airport up ahead. I'm going to do a little touch and go. 16. I want to be a little bit more than 16. Let's see. And choo choo choo. I shall. I've definitely heard of Che Guevara and the Motorcycle Diaries for sure. Just hasn't been on my reading list. The area we visited was all pretty much shades of orange and rust. Yes. Holy buckets. Really wants to climb. Come on. Down, down, down. There we go. Let's get that off of Max. Gonna do a little touch and go at this grass airstrip in Argentina at Azul Airport. Just for fun. Transcribe my diary when you were born. When I was born. Oh, really? Oh, my. You got to send that to me. That'll be hilarious. I think I kind of remember that. You showed me that before. Sounds familiar anyway. Laps 2. I'm a little crooked on the runway, but we won't tell anybody. We're going to make our own runway. Nice and floaty. Come on. Nice and floaty. We want a nice low number. There we go. Minus 47. All right. What was that? One bounce. I can Can I crash a sim? Well, the sim can crash on me. It's done that a few times. But as far as the airplane crashing, no, I have that turned off. And even if it did, it doesn't show anything. It just goes to a blue screen, pretty much. Nothing much. Nothing to see here, folks. 42 degrees looks like. All right. Oh, all right. I didn't want to do that. Why did it do that? All right. Nose down. 42 degrees. Get our heading back on. There we go. Okay, flaps up. Back on our heading a little bit better. climb a little bit faster. There we go. You know they use centigrade. Oops. You mean angle. Not sure what that means either. For temperature, there's Carlos Zapata. Still flying along. Let's see what that my landings. Let's see what my landings were. Before minus 39. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. But I think on the same one, I was a minus one. No, that was the previous one. Yeah, that one. That was my previous touch and go tonight. Minus 127. If you can get below minus 100, you're doing really good. Ground speed 56. Headwind doesn't matter. Crosswind, side slip. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to the highway. On course, good for a while. Yeah. No, minus 42 would be in feet per minute of your rate of descent. That's what it's measured in. Not much. I didn't even look. It just it wet the pavement. Was about it. Didn't get much at all. And bring her back to. You guys get any rain? Get much? How's the kitchen coming along? Pretty much all day. Oh wow. Um, Today it rained in Coraville all day. Because it was windy here today, but it was like sunny all afternoon. I went to Corning actually today to start up a new compressor, but it was windy, but not a drop of rain. Wow. Yesterday, rain good. Cupboards are in. Wow. They're they're really moving right along. Man, you're gonna have that kitchen done in a month easily. Yesterday, yeah, yesterday it did rain a little bit here yesterday. You're right. Yep. Today was just kind of windy and on the cool side. While I went to Corning, woohoo, and had a tenderloin for lunch. So big I had to cut it in half and bring half of it home. There's a delay from when I answer and you respond. I realize that. I'm blabbering on too fast. So now I'll wait. Got a ways to go still. Drywall will be done tomorrow. Thursday and Friday they paint. Next Monday they start on the floor. Wow. Man. How many are in the crew doing the work? Of course. It's his kitchen back. Can't live without the kitchen. How many are in the crew working? One or two on each part. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, look at all this agriculture now. My goodness. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Well, I passed up Carlos Zapata. Plumbers are separate from electricians, from drywall guys, from floor guys. Oh, okay. Wow. So they have like subs for each specialty then. Wow. Man. This is the first river I've seen in probably 200 miles. Gotta find the name of it. It's the Arroyo Azul River. Arroyo Azul. Looks like Iowa, doesn't it? Just just about pass for it. That's the Des Moines River, actually. I'm in Iowa. I'm Blue River. Yeah, water generally is blue, or so I've heard. Not Pampas. Oh, Pampas. What's Pampas? The Pampas River. Jog my memory. Pampas. You're gonna have to help me out with that one. Everybody flies late. Oh, Azul is blue. Campus is boring. Farmland is not as much. Ah, I, that was beyond my Spanish. I was asleep that day in Spanish class. Azul. Okay. Azul is blue. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a course adjustment to the left. This is interesting on the sim here, how everything kind of ends in a line right here. I almost get the feeling this is an error in the sim somehow, in the mapping from Bing Maps, because I wouldn't think it would end this abruptly on a line like this. Might be kind of a glitch in the sim. I don't know if Bella Wind is still watching or not, but this is interesting. It's kind of a great big patch. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be flying tomorrow night, not streaming, but I'll be flying with my buddies from Arroyo is stream. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So I'll be flying with my buddies tomorrow night on their stream. So I'll probably have the puppies in here tomorrow night. Latte is kind of like not reliable to not bark. Sometimes she can hear a squirrel fart at 100 yards and it throws her in a tizzy. They've been pretty quiet tonight. So, Blue Stream. Well, this will be risky. But you're going to have to wait until I land somewhere. South American squirrel. Yes. I have a couple of Mexican squirrels in the kitchen right now. Let's see, make sure I'm on, not off course. Oh, oh, just had a moment. I just had a gas tank moment. Fuel, fuel, panic, minor panic. Haven't checked the fuel for a while. All right. Since I only have 3 viewers right now, we're going to take a timeout. I'm on autopilot. I just topped my tanks off. So I'm going to come back with at least one puppy in my hand. I forgot to turn my microphone off. You probably didn't hear anything I said the last couple minutes. I'm back now. Yep, sorry about that. Turned my microphone off when I went out of the room, and then I forgot to turn it back on. But anyway, um, I was saying if they look calm, a little bit lethargic, I woke them up from their nap. So they're doing fine. Yeah, I know. 53 degrees to the right. 53. Stay on course. Fly the plane. I know it's difficult. They're all settled in now. I've got two beds over here to the left. For them to sleep on. Off camera. Stage left. Doing pretty good. Yeah, aren't we? Good puppies. Yeah. We're just hanging out with Dad. No, actually, I bought them a big bed last year, which I thought would give them more room, and they actually were kind of yowly at each other, even though they had the big bed. And um, over the winter, Susie bought them two individual smaller beds that have little fuzzy blankets stitched onto the perimeter on two or three sides, and they love it. They have their own bed, and they switch off. You know, it just depends on who's closer to one, and they sleep by themselves, and um, it works really good. Um, so far, it's worked really good. They don't get yowly at each other. So, in their old age, much like humans, they want their own space. Latte's Latte's burrowing in right now. So the two individual beds with the sewn-in blankets are perfect because Chico loves to auger himself underneath the blankets, the blanket, and that works great for him when he wants to hibernate from the rest of the world. That works awesome. She usually sleeps on top. So yes, getting crotchety. They were. There was last fall, and before Susie took him back to Florida, there's three or four times when they were snapping at each other because I don't know, Latte had crowded in on Chico's space or vice versa, and they never used to be like that. So the next city we're approaching is Las Flores, Argentina, which appears to be a pretty good sized city. Let's see. Maybe experiencing arthritis. Uh, Very possibly, although they they still get up and down the stairs in back here to go potty in the mornings and in during the day. I thought maybe they'd be a little bit more apt to be. Yeah, latte can get a little pushy. I thought they'd be more little more, um, not willing to climb the stairs. But so far, so good. Worked out pretty good. Why am I flying in South America? This is part of a multi-part journey I'm on, following the Pan American Highway from the tip of South America, the tip of Argentina, all the way to the northern tip of Alaska on the Pan American Highway. This is the fifth installment of many, many more to come. Sleeping in one position can make you stiff if you get pushed in the night. Yeah. That's why I'm flying in South America, because I started on in Argentina, and I'm heading north to Alaska. all the way to Prudhoe Bay. Siberia. Yeah, that's interesting possibility. I don't know. Well, the highway. I don't know if your screen is big enough, but it's right below us. Either below us or off to the right. This might be a railroad actually that I'm following right now. I'm a little off course, but the highway actually might be over here to my right a little bit more. I need to adjust my course a little bit. That's part of my problem here. I got off course just a hair. We'll fix that. Los Flores Airport is more on my course. For any new viewers out there, a little station identification here. This is Splasher 6 Flight Sim, and we're on a journey following the Pan American Highway, which I started about 5 weeks ago, starting from the tip of Argentina in South America, flying north all the way to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. And we're south of Buenos Aires, Argentina right now, flying over southern Argentina. And we'll be in Buenos Aires at the end of this flight, following the Pan American Highway. And just like that, there go all my viewers. Boring. Next. That's okay. This is supposed to be an airport, but it looks like a grove of trees. Interesting. Yeah, there's some places in the world where the photogrammetry, as they call it, is not so good. And this is one of them. That highway right below us right now is the Pan American Highway. And this mishmash right here is supposed to be an airport. That didn't turn out so well. Yeah, looks like a hayfield. And that city, yeah, that city's not so hot either. Hopefully, Buenos Aires looks better. We got about 100 nautical miles to go. And we need to be at 29 degrees heading. Let's get on course here. Better than that. There we go. Yeah, that's not so good. That rendering of the city there, that's not so good. Sim, you could land in trees, couldn't you? Possibly. Although it's still, it would, if I hit an object, it still crashes me. Pork. Yep. Yeah. They're doing more detailed um, updates as time goes on. The next group of countries they're going to be doing is the Nordic countries: Sweden, Norway, Finland. They just got through doing France, Belgium, Luxembourg in detail. I know where you Friday night, Paris. Friday night we'll fly Paris. They've done Paris quite well. The only thing is it's it's choppy, kind of on the sim. So I haven't flown there for a while. Yeah, we'll fly. I might just do that Friday night. We'll make Paris for Friday night. Yeah, but they haven't released that yet. That's coming in late May or early June, I think. It's going to be the Nordic countries: Sweden, Finland, Norway. So yeah, on Friday nights I start later. I'll be starting at 8 o'clock on Friday night since it's a weekend night. So that should work. That should work. But for tonight, we have one last long little leg into Buenos Aires. Probably need to adjust my course just a hair. And let's see. Because the highway actually is over here now. The highway is over here. And I don't follow it, to the mile. If there's a more direct route between an airport or a waypoint, um, I fly the most direct route to keep and still keep the highway in sight. Because once it gets into the mountains and the highway gets, switchbacks and climbs through the mountains, it's gonna be hard to fly every curve. Puppies are back asleep. Welcome, any viewers. You're watching Splasher 6 Flight Sim. We're on an epic journey following the Pan American Highway. We're in Argentina right now, flying towards Buenos Aires, which will be our final destination for the night. But there'll be many more to come, so smash that follow button. If you like what you see, Llama Sim. Yeah. No, alpaca. I want an alpaca. They're cuter. They're smaller, I know, but I don't care. So anybody in viewing, smash that follow button. Splasher 6 Flight Sim. I fly Tuesdays and Fridays. Follow my Discord channel for updates. And Friday nights is fun night. I think maybe we're going to fly around Paris and France on Friday night. But right now, we are over the southern plains, agricultural land of Argentina. On our final leg to Buenos Aires. And then next week, Tuesday night, we will be flying across to the west, across Argentina, towards the Andes Mountains in Chile, where then we will be following. I always forget to bring my map up. There's Buenos Aires. We're just south of Buenos Aires on this orange line. Then next week, it's almost due west to the western coast of South America. And then we follow it all the way up the coast, the foot of the Andes. Then all the way up Mexico to Mexico City. And then we're going to stray off the course a little bit. In Mexico City, we're going to go over to Puerto Vallarta and then across to Cabo San Lucas. We're going to fly up the Baja Peninsula and up California 101 all the way up the western coast of the U.S. and then into Canada. And then up towards Canada, we're going to catch the highway again up to Whitehorse, Fairbanks, and Prudhoe Bay. It is going to take months. Yep, this is a long-term. This is a long-term flight. Nope. I just explained where I'm going in the U.S. It's going to be up the West Coast. That's one of the alternate routes of the Pan American Highway in the States. I'm going to go up the Baja Peninsula and up the West Coast Highway 101. Yep, this is a long-term project. Yeah, sorry, no Denver. We'll do other Colorado flying. I have another planned route to fly with the Foxtrot group that starts in Grand Lake, I think, or Granby, and circles around up through Steamboat and then back over through the Poudre Canyon and then down the Front Range and back to. You realize that there is a grass airstrip north of Allen's Park in the off of Big Owl Road. Raleigh, g'day. G'day, Raleigh. How are you today? Thank you for stopping in. We're just kind of on the last leg tonight, landing in Buenos Aires here shortly. Glad you could stop in and say hi, though. Appreciate it. Just doing a little bit more of the Pan American Highway. I know. I didn't either until it showed up on the map as a grass. There's a grass airstrip, and it's in Elk. Um, it's called Elk Lake or something like that. Okay, Raleigh. Um, hang on a second. This is a fairly long leg, so I think let's see. Trying to see where there might be. The last airport I passed was Las Flores, and that was Sierra Alpha Echo Lima. Sierra Alpha Echo Lima. Uh, on the grass airstrip, no, no, definitely not. It's it's literally a grass airstrip. It's not paved or anything, and it's like in the middle of the woods. It's like if you went up to Meeker Park and then like went down Big Owl Road in that area, followed the one of the St. Vrain rivers to the east. It's in that area. I'll make sure that, yeah, I think it's a private airstrip. Yes. Yeah, you know where Big Owl Road is, right? Yep. Yep. If you followed Big Owl Road down east in there, in that area, that's roughly where it is. I never even knew it existed. And it may not be maintained. I don't know if it's even current. So you might have to slew a little bit, Raleigh, if you're still watching. That was SAEL was quite a ways behind me, come to think of it. So let me look and see if there's another one. There's another one off to my right, SAGC, or yeah, you could do SATQ. That's up ahead of me. SATQ. TQ. There we go. Somehow it got muted. Sorry about that. It should be back. Testing 1, 2. Check. Check on the mic. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Should be back. I'm showing meter bouncing meter. Thank you so much. You're my favorite sister too. So I'm assuming that means that you can hear me now. Thank you. So to any viewers, anyway, Pan American Highway. This is the beginning of a major adventure. We're just flying towards Buenos Aires tonight, and we have the vast amount of highway ahead of us, all the way to Prudhoe Bay. This is going to be a long one, so there'll be many installments ahead. So smash that follow button if you like what you see. I'm usually flying this type of flight on Tuesday nights. If you'd like to join in, headed towards Buenos Aires tonight. SATQ is right up ahead. Hopefully that is an airport that you could spawn in at, Raleigh. Sorry, I started at my usual 7 p.m. tonight. So I'm winding down here at Buenos Aires. But anyway, yeah, the what they call the photogrammetry here. Nighty night, sis. Love you. Thanks for tagging along. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Yeah, I'm sorry, Raleigh, if your monitoring's still there on audio. I'm gonna be kind of winding down. And now I got stutters. Somebody's in. Somebody's in somewhere. Yeah, Raleigh, I was getting stutters, and you were flashing. I saw when you spawned in. Are you in a livery in the X Cub that's not standard? Still getting the stutters. I'm just in the Kenmore Air standard X Cub. Interesting. I am too. I don't have any of my mods in. I'm in the Kenmore Air livery, which is a standard livery. That's crazy. Huh. Am I losing altitude? Nope. Okay. Thought maybe I was losing altitude there for a minute. Well, shoot. Yeah, it's jumpy. Huh. Yeah, I'm still getting it a little bit still. That is crazy. If we're both in standard liveries, I don't think I have anything turned on. Got all of my there. It's smoothed out now. Oh shoot. Oh, it was okay. Okay. It was an Xcub mod. No problem. As long as you caught it. I know what you mean. I got so many mods and stuff. It's hard to keep track of them sometimes. Let's see how far away I am now yet. Still. Now, let's see. Boy, I won't. It won't give you much of a chance to fly with me much because I got to land at Buenos Aires tonight. I'm going on 3 hours now, and I got work tomorrow. It's 10 p.m. right now, close to it. Um, so I mean, you could jump in at SACU, but it would be a short flight. Yeah, I hear you. I have all those modifications from Bush League Legends, and for a while there, if I fly by myself, I'll load them up, but I take them all out before. The other thing that's not working very good right now, from what I'm reading, is the the working title mods on the G3X Garmin, the stock basic Garmin G3 in the X Cubs works better without any mods by itself. In case you fly the X Cub with anybody else. There you are, buddy. Thanks for jumping in. Be a short flight tonight, but I really appreciate it. Yeah. There we go. Getting my flying wings back underneath me. Had to take a short break last weekend. I was out of town, but I'll be back on Friday also. I think I'm going to fly Paris in France. My sister was just on with me, and she's been to Paris twice in her life, and she's been itching to see what it looks like in the sim. So she's going to follow along on Friday night. I think I'm going to fly around Paris for a little bit, and maybe some other places. We'll see. As usual, you're always welcome to join in. See what we look like on our course here. Not long, looks like we're about halfway there. Be interesting to see how they render the city of Buenos Aires. I'm gonna guess it's not too good. I better check my fuel. Things started to die earlier. Now it's down to about 5% on one tank. I don't know about you, but I sure do hope they fix this stuttering issue with the liveries. I got all those nice looking liveries so I could fly them in other groups. It's been kind of frustrating to have to resort back to the basics every time. Oh, hey Raleigh, I got to tell you, you're really piquing my interest with this cross country flight uh, that you've posted the flight plans for from England to Singapore, I believe it is. That's in your Discord. That's uh, that's looking pretty cool. Are you are you gearing up to maybe stream that on your own? 'Cause that would be an interesting long distance cross country flight to follow. I would look forward to that for sure. Give us a nice sunset view here. There we go. Oh, not that far. There. There we go. I tried live weather earlier and it was not pretty. Actually, very windy. We'll be streaming the England to Australia on Twitch soon as the Vega is released. Oh, sweet. Yeah, yeah. From what I hear, that's going to be sometime this fall for the Vega. That will be awesome. Um, Definitely look forward to that. I also think Allison Johnson is going to recreate an Amelia Earhart flight, record flight with the Vega. It's the Kingsford Smith flights from the 1930s. Got it. Kingsford Smith. It's honestly that's something I have not known about. It's very interesting to learn about these long distance flights from the 20s and the 30s. And as I recall, the Boeing 247 is going to be released sometime between now and then also. So that would be a great plane to fly on to take on that flight, a, a close to period correct plane. That would be awesome. 31. Right along the water. Oh, okay. Oh, there's another one I'm not familiar with. Roscoe Turner doesn't ring a bell either. That will be fun. I don't know if they've announced a release date yet for the 247. I think it's still in the final stages of development. Last I saw, still a few months away. That'll be fun. The airport we're shooting for is out on the water up ahead. I'm not sure what this one is. It's next to us here, but it's a big one though. Saez, and a Spanish name I can't pronounce. But we're going for the Jorg Newberry Aerodrome, SABE. Runs right parallel to the water downtown Buenos Aires. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's turn the lights up a little bit here. I had it on. Yeah, the the city rendering pretty generic. Hopefully, when they do South America, this will be a major city that they improve upon. This looks like it could use a lot of help. A lot of generic buildings. So it looks like I got a lot of good vintage flying to look forward to coming up for the rest of the year. This will be fun. Take a little screenshot there. Oh yeah, no problem. You're doing good. I wouldn't. I'd be doing far worse if I were having to fly and type. Or let's put it this way, Ed. I'm eternally grateful for autopilot because that frees up a lot of a lot of hands free. Not a problem. I just appreciate you joining in, flying along. Kind of a short one tonight, but I know how time zones work, and every little bit is appreciated. I'll definitely I'll be home tomorrow night. I'll be flying with Flox for his flight tomorrow night, so definitely be joining in for that. Yeah, let's see. We'll come down to 1500 maybe. Oops, got to do altitude first. Come on, altitude. There we go. 1200. Now give me a sync rate. 500 or so. Back off on the power. Give us some mixture. This might be right over downtown Buenos Aires. Yep. I need to go in and look at my settings because this isn't, I would expect this to fill out here sooner. There's where we're headed. Jorg Newberry Aero Park. Well, take us off autopilot there and make a turn to the general direction of the airport. 31 is the runway alignment. Okay, I got it in sight now. There we go. Right over the high rises. It's funny kind of how everything fills. Yeah, I think their photogrammetry here is a little more to be desired. Level of flaps. Two whites and two reds and the pappies. Can't complain about that. Yeah, up a little bit. Got plenty of runway. Yeah, not squared up as much as I'd like to be, but we'll take it. Got another notch of flaps, maybe. I bounced it in. Come on. Settle down. Flaps back up. There we go. Brakes on. Couple of Kenmore airs. Couldn't look better. Get one last shot of that for the night. Super. Well, welcome to Buenos Aires. Sorry it was a short flight for you, but I'm gonna shut her down for the night. Certainly do appreciate you following along, Raleigh. And plan on seeing you tomorrow night, probably with Phlox. And with that, I'll say goodnight to everybody else out there. And thanks for following along with Splasher Flight Sim. And we'll maybe see you Friday night flying in Paris. Good night, all. Night, Raleigh.